More lawsuits will be filed against Houston Christian University and one of their former track coaches accused of sexual misconduct with his female athletes.
There are currently 2 suits filed against Sesar Figueroa just in the last few days, accusing him of a number of things, including insensitizing one athlete to have sex with him to advance in the athletic career.
Yeah, ABC 13's Micah Hatfield is here now. She's going to break down exactly what he is accused of. Micah?
Well, within this lawsuit, there are at least 9 ways listed that attorneys allege Sesar Figueroa violated his job as a track coach at Houston Christian University. It lists providing alcohol to the women, exposing himself, touching them, engaging in non-consensual sex. These are college-aged women, and I'm told that some of these things happened within the last 3 months.
It's just a differential in power and somebody taking advantage of their position, and an administration who looks the other way.
It was a sexual assault involving now former associate head track coach Sesar Figueroa, seen here, that happened in a parking lot involving one of the Jane Does that triggered the rest to come forward, according to the women's attorney Tony Busby. She went to the police, which caused an investigation by Houston Christian University. Busby says the investigation wasn't thorough and the women realized what was happening didn't match the university's values that they promote.
When the rubber meets the road, that's not how they acted here.
He says the women were groomed. Some were in vulnerable positions in their lives, very focused and committed to their track careers. Figueroa, according to one of the suits, gave the young woman a diamond necklace, promises of off-campus jobs, and personally gave her massages, promising her the opportunity to compete in prestigious track meets if she had sex with him.
Once he was giving her alcohol and so forth, that, she ultimately gave in to him, to his demands, and he became very aggressive and in some cases violent. But the way she was looking at it was, without him, if he could end my athletic career right now. And so she was really in a bad spot.
As it stands, Busby says there are 8 different women with lawsuits in the works. 2 others are thinking about it. There's always the chance that more could still come forward.
My experience with these kind of cases is that if somebody like this has done this once, he's done it many, many times. These are the type of people that become kind of emboldened because they're able to get away with this type of thing.
And Busby says it was common knowledge within the track community that Figueroa was flirty with some of the female athletes and took them out to drinks. Clearly enough so that the male athletes reported the preferential treatment that they saw the female athletes getting to Houston Christian, according to the lawsuit. And they said that Houston Christian did not take any action. We weren't able to reach Figueroa for comment this afternoon.
So, Micah, what has the university said about this, incentivizing these athletes and more?
Well, they did release a statement to us, and it says in part that when the university was made aware of the allegations of misconduct related to this lawsuit, we took appropriate action to respond to these allegations by contacting and cooperating with law enforcement and terminating an assistant track coach. In the situations identified in the lawsuit filed, the university acted lawfully and in good faith, and we expect a court to agree. That was the statement from the university. Busby says they're going to find out exactly how much the university knew.
And so the lawsuit has been filed. What happens next in this case?
Well, certainly it's in the very early stages. We don't know if Figueroa even has an attorney yet, but I do know that the judge granted an order today that will allow Tony Busby and his team of attorneys to get their hands on Figueroa's cell phone as well as his laptop and look through all of the messages that he's sent to these women over the however long this has been going on. Live in the newsroom, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.